It's hard to trust in God, guys. It's really hard. Because everything you think relies on you. You think the weight of the world is on your shoulders, but it's not. Of course, you're the one who does have to get up every day and perform. I have to get up and I have to go to the gym. I have to get up and go to work. I have to get up and post these reels. I have to do these things that a lot of the times I don't want to do. And the times when it gets the hardest and the crappiest is when I kind of forget that I'm not alone and that I bear it all on myself, because I don't know about you guys, but I'm not as strong as I'd like to think I am. As men, we're supposed to be strong, and we are. And of course, that's everything that I preach for you guys to be. Mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically. Strength is everything. But the kind of strength that we need can't come from just us. We have to put in the work, and God will steer the boat, but we gotta row. I don't have to tell you guys how hard it is, but you need to learn to trust God. You need to put your trust in Him. Because if you only trust yourself, how many times have you let yourself down, right? We're not perfect, guys. And not that you should continuously let yourself down. If you're putting all the burden on yourself, once you start focusing more on trusting Him, I promise you that that burden goes away and it gets like this weight off your chest. And then you start to make strides in whatever it is that you're doing, business, fitness, whatever. You get locked in by not exactly focusing on yourself, but focusing on Him, focusing on something outside of yourself. And it feels like you're getting this motivation, this discipline, this strength out of nowhere. But I promise you guys, it's not out of nowhere. Sometimes I want to give up. I want to give up everything that I've built. And I have those moments of wondering why I'm even doing what I'm doing. That old Danny starts knocking at my door saying, you're gonna fail, so what's the point, right? Now for me, guys, God has blessed me so profoundly that it would be spitting in His face if I didn't push myself to reach my full potential. I'd be doing that to my family, to my future family, and to myself. Even if I'm not perfect in everywhere I want to go, and this is not an excuse not to push yourself to go farther, but sometimes when you have that feeling of wanting to give up, you have to remember not exactly even why you started, but you have to remember, if I give up, what's the alternative? I go back to just being mediocre. I go back to sucking. I go back to sinning. I go back to being an unhappy, depressed loser. Because as much as it sucks sometimes to maybe upload a reel that I'm not happy with or not see the page grow as much as I'd like, it would suck a lot more to give up. I don't think I could forgive myself if I did give up, no matter how long it takes. So remember that, guys. It doesn't matter what it is or what you're trying to achieve, what stage you're at, whether you're at step 1 or whether you're at step 1,000. There's always a reason to keep going. There's always a reason to keep pushing. If you're alive another day, it's another day to keep going and to glorify God.